Hi, my name is Dr. Russell Friedman, and today I would like to talk to you about an emerging biostructural technique in chiropractic called QSM3, quantum spinal mechanics. And QSM3 is a method that is based on the current biostructure system out there called Tensegrity, where the human body is fascially expanding and osseously compressing and maintaining itself. Well, that system gets damaged, and for over 100 years in chiropractic, we have looked at with hundreds of methods of kind of the end state of where that body is. This bone is here, that bone is there, this curve is here, those kind of things. And then we've taken physiological readings where a leg is short, there's heat, there's less motion, and so forth and so on. And all of those readings, all of that data, structure and functionally, are really a segmental mechanistic look at the whole global system of the human posture and the human structure. So what QSM3 and what I've been doing over the past 24 years is looking at all the models segmentally and trying to put them together into a live system. And after 24 years, we have a really cool system that actually looks at the head, the neck, the shoulders, the spine, because the body's structure is not just the spine. It's the pelvis, it's the legs, it's the whole system. And it's not just the bony system, it's also the fascial system in a tensegral system where it's expanding. It's not just a structural system, it's also a neurologic system, because we get damaged and we respond. We get damaged and we respond, and in a gravitational field we begin to break down and compress and twist. So what we look at in QSM3 is that whole system, how it has been traumatized, how it has neurologically responded, how it is broken down under gravity and over time, and not just look at the degeneration in the pieces and the parts, but look at it as a live system with a life force. And that's what we have. We're not just a building. We are a nervous system that is constantly modulating and responding. So one of the first things that we do in QSM3, after we understand now the relationships in the biomechanics three-dimensionally of the whole body, is we measure it. And we measure it on a cool little device called a posture IQ that has lasers and weight scales, and it measures three-dimensionally each section and how it's broken down, so we can look at the relationships of those sections and see how they are neurologically responding and breaking down. Okay. After we do that, we establish a three-dimensional global postural listing. Other techniques have a bony listing, one bone. We have a three-dimensional posture listing from head all the way down to toe that is a reflection of the structure, the neurology, the energetic state of the body, the stress where it is breaking down. And then from there is we have a release system based on a tensegral biospring that actually is made to open and expand. So the adjustive release that allows the body to support tensegrity as well as possible is what we try to strive for from a measurable point of view pre and post. Okay, how do we do that? We do that from the cervical region. All the roads lead up into the cervical hub, and from the cervical area, we are able to release at the osseous intersection the fascial shortening and distress. Okay, and gravity, and then we measure it. We measure it again on the posture IQ. And what we are able to see is in real time how the human body, how innate intelligence is responding to the release, to the input that we just did up in the cervical region. And it's amazing when I realized that innate intelligence was actually communicating with me what it liked, what it didn't like. And now what we have is a system that is able to understand how things have been traumatized, how they've broken down, where to go ahead and release them from a tensegral cervical hub point of view, and then measuring that on the posture IQ afterwards and understanding how to support and how to help innate intelligence as well as possible. So where we are right now is a global look, a global relationship, a global neurologic response, a global look at the gravitational field of the whole human body and a way to support that and open it. And we're not looking just for an adjustment of a bony segment, we're looking to support tensegrity. And the reason for that is tensegrity is when we are up and we are open is a place where blood and oxygen and nutrition, where our energetic system, where our nervous system is expanded, where we say, you know, the suit fits the spirit, okay? And if the suit is crashing down like grandma, the spirit is getting jammed up and energetically, like Tesla said, everything is energetic, is that the human system starts feeling the energetic stress of that, okay? So in QSM3, we have a global look, a global release system, a global communication with innate intelligence, and it's in alignment with our philosophy, finally, that we are looking at things vitalistically, we are applying them vitalistically, our art is vitalistic, and now we are in complete resonance and alignment, okay? So monthly we have a QSM3 webinar. You can email me at rf@qsm3.com. We have multiple conferences through the year, and I invite you for a progressive conversation about three-dimensional structure, because structure dictates function, and how to support the human spirit as well as possible. Have a wonderful day.